Hello, I'm Kay Foley of This Week with George Stephanopoulos, and I'm joined today by DNC Chair Representative Debbie Wasserman Schultz. Thank you for joining us today, Congressman.
Thanks for having me.
And since we believe all politics is social here at This Week, we're putting some of your questions from Facebook and Twitter to the Congresswoman. So let's begin. Our first question is from Paula Lambert Quinn, and she asks, what motivates you to do the job you do every day?
Well, that's easy. My three incredible children. I have twin 13-year-olds and a 9-year-old, and they really are my motivation to make the world a better place, to help make other people's lives better. That's what my public service has been all about. And, you know, I look at all the decisions that I make through the lens of being their mom.
Yeah, that's great. And then the next question is from Fern Evans. I'm a Florida resident, so happy to see you represent us in Congress. I love that you were a good friend of Gabby Giffords. Can you give us an update on Gabby?
Oh, sure. First of all, thank you. Gabby is doing so well. She's made tremendous progress. She continues to make progress. She's given a couple of short speeches. We saw how incredible she was during her testimony in front of the United States Senate. She's started an organization with her husband, Mark Kelly, Americans for Responsible Solutions, and they're advocating all over the country for a responsible approach to dealing with gun violence and gun safety.
Well, that's wonderful to hear. Yeah. Thank you. And then the next one is from Twitter, and it's, as a Jewish American, is she proud of President Obama's selection of Hagel as Defense Secretary?
I think President Obama's selection of Secretary Hagel, who was just confirmed by the Senate, was a wise one. Secretary Hagel is going to represent the United States very well across the country. I think the combination of his experience as a United States Senator and also his background as a Vietnam veteran and the first enlisted soldier to rise all the way to the post of Secretary of Defense is going to serve our troops well.
Thank you. And then we had a few questions about your political future.
Okay.
Kathy Puckett asks, will you run for the presidency, and why or why not? So any ideas for your future plans?
Well, you know, I was just reelected to my 5th term in the House of Representatives, and it's such a privilege to represent my community in South Florida and Washington, and I'm focused on doing the best job I possibly can for them. At the same time, President Obama asked me to take on another term as chair of the Democratic National Committee, so I'm focused on that for right now and trying to get a handle on this deficit and continue to get the economy turned around. And, you know, we'll address my future plans down the road.
There's time.
Yeah, there is.
And now our lightning round. iPhone or BlackBerry?
Actually, Samsung Galaxy.
Oh, okay. All right. Favorite movie of the year?
Lincoln, for sure.
Great. Comfort food?
Oh, gosh. Baked potatoes.
Oh, okay. Good choice. Well, thank you so much for joining us today, and thank you to all of you that submitted questions. Be sure to follow us on Twitter at ThisWeekABC and like us on Facebook at facebook.com/ThisWeekABC.